aggressive, and that is something that we need to improve from last season. I think we had better possessions compared to the last game. Listening, so it was a good day. That it's just a preseason game, but the feeling with the same players. If we look, even being a preseason game, if you look the same players now playing, looks like a different team, and that is a good sign. Guys, I'm really happy with I don't know what is going to happen until the end of the market. The important thing is that the strikers that are here are working really well, are improving, are helping the team, and that is the most important thing. Again, guys, I don't know what is going to happen until the market is closed. I'm really happy with the players that we had last season. They are improving. We look like a different team today. Let's continue with that.
Harry Maguire. Yeah, we had a chat as well as talking to Ruben Amorim yesterday. We had a chat with Harry Maguire. Harry, what, first of all, do you make of Soldier Field here in Chicago? You like the stadium? It's pretty decent. Is it your first little look around?
Yeah, it's an amazing stadium. We trained here the other day. It's the first time I've been out here. It's actually quite windy, isn't it?
It is.
The weather's not what we've been used to over the last week or so, but no, it's an amazing stadium. The fans over here are amazing, so they've been great with us ever since we've come over. The training facilities, the way we've been looked after has been amazing, so hopefully we can put on a good game for them.
How hard will Bournemouth be?
Yeah, really, really hard. We know they're a good team, they're a physical team, and they play with a lot of intensity. And I'm sure they've got a strong team out. I haven't actually seen the team at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be here to try and win the game. But listen, it's about a big performance from us, and like I said, giving our fans and our supporters over here something to cheer about and go home positive about.
It is the Windy City, and I just wonder, they play with aggression, Bournemouth. Will that speed the tempo up? We know in America in the summer, games are hot. It's so hard to have multiple runs. With this weather, it actually kind of suits you guys to kind of play a higher tempo.
Yeah, definitely. I think it will speed the game up. I think we'll be able to play a tempo what's more like with the weather in England. You're right. The weather over the previous days has been so tough to train in. It's so humid, and it makes you have to look after yourself a little bit more in games. But no, it's perfect weather for us out here today to put on a great game, a game with intensity, and hopefully we can do that.
You talk about intensity. Let's talk about in possession. What are the messages you're getting from the manager, and how are you looking to play with the ball in terms of playing through the lines?
Yeah, I think we've got to be a little bit more patient with our game in the ball. I think the last game we was good on the ball, but we forced it a little bit in that first half, and we enabled the game to become a little bit like a basketball match, and too many transitions, the manager said. So I think we've got to be a little bit more patient, pick our times when to play through the lines, and of course when we do play through the lines we've got to speed the game up.
Thank you, Harry. Really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us on NBC. Brilliant. Harry Maguire joining us here pitchside at Soldier Field ahead of Manchester United taking on Bournemouth. As if by magic, Manchester United legend Wes Brown has joined us pitchside. We saw you a couple of years ago here as well, Wes. So I want to talk to you about Matheus Cunha, because he's not playing today. He's not in the squad because of fatigue, said the manager. But we saw him at the weekend. What did you make of him on Saturday?
Yeah, listen, I think it's a player we've needed. A creative player who, gets us chances, helps Rasmus out, can score goals. Was probably one of the better players, obviously, at Wolves. And I think that's what maybe the managers looked at with signing him, along with Mbeumo as well. Two players that really excel at their old clubs, and hoping, to bring some of that creativity to the team this season.
And just real quick, you know the weight of the Manchester United shirt better than anybody. Mason Mount starts tonight. We just were talking about him. What a huge season. It feels like if you're a neutral or a United fan, you just want him to have a good season.
Listen, we all want him to do well. And that's the thing. He's a great lad. He puts the work in, and he just needs a few run of games, I think, to maybe get his form back. But we all know how of a good player he can be, and hopefully from the beginning of the season, he, has chances to show the manager that he's ready to go for the full season.
Wes, just talk to me about Man United fans. When obviously you were winning things, you used to go globally and they were all around. It doesn't seem like you've lost anything despite not winning so much on the pitch. The fans seem like they're still there supporting the team. Tell us about that.
Yeah, they are. Listen, very disappointing season last year. We might have got away with it a little bit if we would have won the cup, but it wasn't to be. It was a season where it was like a game of two halves. Really good one half, really disappointing the second half. The fans have been tremendous, but I think we all understand there's a big job at our hands. I think the main thing is they've all got behind the manager. You've got to sort of trust what he wants to do, and I think that started with the signings he sort of got. You can look forward now and think, okay, two creative players. Hopefully we don't probably get as many injuries as last season, and we can go from there. Yes, the manager would like to bring in a lot more, but you know, time will tell. But yeah, I'm very optimistic about the season.
Wes, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Manchester United, Wes Brown.
Welcome back to Sport Lab. Today, we're taking a closer look at how Manchester United are starting to look like a different team under Ruben Amorim. With 2 wins in the Premier League Summer Series, including a dominant 4-1 victory over Bournemouth, there are clear signs of transformation at Old Trafford, not just in results, but in mentality and style of play. Amorim's United, same players, new identity. Ruben Amorim has credited the team's growing intensity, tactical discipline, and connection as the foundation for their early preseason success. He said, "It was a good game. We played with intensity. We were aggressive, and that is something we need to improve from last season." Amorim highlighted that players are now responding better to positional changes, showing signs that his ideas are being understood. The same players now look like a different team, and that's a good sign, he added. Cultural reset and squad changes. Amorim believes improvement is not just tactical, it's cultural. They are connecting better with each other, not just on the pitch but off it. He also acknowledged United's effort to reshape the squad, with Garnacho, Sancho, Antony and Terrell Malaysia all potentially available for transfer. Marcus Rashford, meanwhile, is already out on loan at Barcelona. Rasmus Højlund's development a key factor. One standout name is Rasmus Højlund. The striker opened the scoring against Bournemouth, but Amorim praised more than just his goal. Not just the goals, but the way he holds the ball up and connects play, that is helping us a lot. While United continue to pursue Benjamin Sesko, Amorim emphasized his satisfaction with Højlund's performances and development this summer. Sky Sports analysis. A clearer picture at United. Sky Sports' Adam Bate noted that Amorim is finally getting a chance to fully implement his philosophy. The performance against Bournemouth, with smart movement, intensity, and fluid passing, shows the team beginning to reflect his style. Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount appear to be growing into their roles. Patrick Dorgu also looked sharp, adding attacking width down the left. It's still pre-season, but this is a very different United side compared to what we saw last year. So, is Amorim's Manchester United starting to take shape? Are players like Højlund and Mount the key to his system working? And what does the future hold for players like Garnacho and Sancho? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Sport Lab, and stay tuned for more updates as the season approaches. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.